former heads and retired members of staff, members of the Parent-Teacher Association present, members of the teaching and non-teaching staff, cadet corps and the band, our dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great joy, deep gratitude, and an immense sense of pride that I welcome you all to this 95th Founders Day celebrations. Today is a very special day in the history of our great institution. It is a day on which we pause to remember, honor, and celebrate the vision, courage, and determination of the four founding fathers of Accra Academy, namely Dr. Kofi George Coleman, Mr. James Akwe Ham-Addo, Mr. Samuel Nels Awolete, and Mr. Godfrey Naku Alema, whose pioneering efforts and commitment to education led to the establishment of this great institution 95 years ago. And I must say that I met Mr. Ham-Addo on the staff of Accra Academy when I was a student from 1971 to 1973. It is also a day on which we reflect on the journey that this great school has traveled, celebrate the achievements recorded over the years, and renew our commitment to building an even brighter future for generations yet unborn. Our team, honoring the past, inspiring the future, Accra Academy at 95 captures the very essence of this occasion. Founders Day is not simply a day on which we celebrate the age of the school. It is a day of remembrance. It is a day of gratitude. It is a day to acknowledge the sacrifices of those who laid the foundation upon which we continue to build. 95 years ago, the founders of Accra Academy had a vision. At a time when the provision of quality education was not as widespread as it is today, they, at that time, recognized the importance of creating opportunities for young people to receive sound education and develop into responsible citizens. They believed that education could transform individuals, families, communities, and the nation. Their vision gave birth to an institution that has endured for 95 years. Can you clap for that? Today we honor those founders. We honor their vision. We honor their courage. We honor their sacrifices. We honor their commitment to education. We also honor all those who over the past 95 years have contributed to the growth, development, and success of Accra Academy. We remember the former heads who provided leadership at different stages of the school's history. We remember the teachers who devoted their lives to educating and mentoring generations of students. We remember the non-teaching staff whose dedication ensured the smooth running of the school. We remember the old boys who have continued to support their alma mater. We remember parents, guardians, government, the Board of Governors, the PTA, and all stakeholders whose contributions have helped Accra Academy to remain strong. The Accra Academy we celebrate today is the product of the collective efforts of various generations. Ladies and gentlemen, 95 years is a remarkable milestone. Over the past 9.5 decades, Accra Academy has grown from its beginnings into one of Ghana's respected cycle institutions. The school has produced graduates who have distinguished themselves in numerous fields of endeavor. Our old boys have served and continue to serve Ghana and the international community in education, law, medicine, politics, business, the military, the sciences, technology, sports, religion, the arts, and many other numerous institutions and professions. However, while we celebrate the achievements of our graduates, we must also recognize that the true legacy of Accra Academy is not measured only by the positions held by its old boys. The true legacy of the school is also reflected in the values it instills in us. These are discipline, integrity, excellence, courage, service, resilience, critical thinking, and problem solving. These values have shaped the Accra Academy identity over the years, and they must continue to guide the school into the future. Significance of Founders Day. Founders Day gives us an opportunity to look back with gratitude. We must never forget where we came from. A school that forgets its history risks losing its identity. Our history reminds us that Accra Academy was built by people who believed in something greater than themselves. They invested in the future. They made sacrifices whose benefits they themselves could not fully enjoy. The values and achievements we celebrate today are part of a legacy that was handed down to us. We are therefore not merely beneficiaries of the past, we are also custodians of the future. The question we must ask ourselves is, what are we doing today that will make future generations proud of us? My message to the students. To our dear students, this celebration is especially important to you. You are the present and future custodians of the Accra Academy legacy. As students